Frank, could you tell us what you're doing there?
Yeah, we're trying to keep this veil down over the rim of the head.
Why is that done?
So I don't get knocked on my ass by about 60,000 bees.
What if the kids listen? Now all the children that want to see this bee film.
Oh, that's a smoke screen, they call it?
Well, I'll tell you, you want to see
This
some
is a
language.
smoker.
You want to see some language. Wait till I get stung up there a couple of times.
This is to get the bees
I'm
to.
trying to get my shirt off.
What is this? Why do you do this, Frankie? What does this get that makes the bees
It,
leave?
Calms them down.
Oh, calms the bees down.
They call it placates the bees.
Yes. And then just the smoke will come out of there after it dies. See how much smoke there is now? See all that smoke? Okay. See now after that fire will die down a little bit. And then when you put the lid on, all this smoke will come out. See all the smoke it makes then? Oh, now we don't have as much smoke.
Kind of makes them dizzy.
Suffocates the bees. I'll let the fire keep going until they're ready to go.
Frank, have you ever been stung before by these bees?
You better believe it. And it hurts. And if anybody tells you it doesn't hurt after more times you get stung, it doesn't hurt. It does hurt. It still hurts. It's just like somebody taking a needle and sticking it right in your skin.
So it's like saying if you were shot more than once, it wouldn't hurt after the second or third time.
Well, the only good yeah, that's right. The only good thing about being stung more than once, like if you get stung 20 times or so, you build up a certain amount of resistance to the bee venom, and it doesn't swell as long, and it doesn't hurt as much after you get the stinger out. But until you get that stinger out, it's just like a piece of wood or a needle or something being hanging in your skin. It hurts.
So how long have you been the
Yes.
smoker person?
I've been the smoker person for 15 minutes now. You are trusting part of your safety to me here. Oh, what am I supposed to do?
It's running now, right?
Okay.
Are you getting this?
I hope I don't get stung.
This is preparing the photographer to go up with the bees.
Frank, is this dangerous what we're doing?
Yes, it's very dangerous.
Has it ever been done
Yes,
before?
it's never been done before. I've never seen anyone get stung 60 times at one session, which will be like getting bit by 2 rattlesnakes. And we're going to see if you can come through with this. You look very nice, Glenn. Very nice.
I think I'll be able to see the monitor.
You'll be able to see. Okay, try to get your nose back, because a bee would sting you right in the nose. You can see that. It's going to be hot up here. It's hot in the sun. It's going to be hot with this.
Are bees
Couldn't have a
happy?
bee in- Oh, they'll love that little hair coming through there.
Are they happy when it's hot?
Yeah, they love it when it's hot. It's like a beautiful day like today. They love it.
There's very little danger then today.
Oh, a lot of danger. There's always a lot of danger. You never know for sure what the hell they're thinking. Okay, we're all set to go. We're going up into the roof. We're going to take down the steps, up on the roof, take a look and see how the bees are doing today. Find the queen.
Okay, let's go, Frank.
Okay, let's go. Susie, can you open the garage doors? You can get 3 of them. I feel like Jacques Cousteau sometimes when I look at it.
I just hope I don't trip on this.
Sometimes when I do this, I feel like Jacques Cousteau. Down 30 fathoms. A bunch of sharks. Gotta keep the smoker going. It's okay today. Okay, this is the hive. What we're gonna do is attack the hive from the back. Very slowly, very gingerly. I have these wires on the side in case the lid blows off. There's a lot of hive. Okay, here comes the quaalude. Shot over there. Shot in here. Oh, they're getting so high on that smoke. You know, they have that, there's a stuff called propolis. And they get this out of the plants and stuff, and what it does is they seal all the cracks in the hive. But you have to use this hive tool to kind of break all these seals. Now this is the outer cover. This is the one that protects the hive from the rain, the snow and everything. Sometimes you can, there'll be a few bees up here. They're just kind of messing around. You just take this thing, let it run. You notice that I'm working very slowly, very gingerly. You don't do anything fast up here. Just have to run when you get stung. And it seals the top of the hive from the bottom of the hive from the element. There's one small gap right here, a little opening right here where the air can come in the bottom of the hive and come up through the frames, and it leaves, the hot air leaves through that hole right there. I should give you guys a little shot of this. Oh, these guys. That's alright, well, I just want to get inside this one cover.
You won't get stuck.
Okay, this is inside the inner cover. You can hear it cracking. That's that propolis I spoke about before. And it's, what it is, it's sealing all these different boxes to one another to keep the elements out. This is the propolis, that little brown stuff right there. And it's like a weather-tight sealant. Picking up the cover. Laying down the smoker. Taking off what they call the inner cover. There's a few more bees. You can see that they're up there doing something. I don't know what it is. But what they are doing, you can see readily, is putting this layer of propolis all the way around, all the way down, all the way cementing this cover to this other honey super right here. So I'm going to lay this one. See how sticky and gummy that resin is? That propolis, see how gummy it is? Okay, I'll just give them a little shot. You can see how it's sticking to the... I was just in here yesterday, and they put all this on just since yesterday. They're getting ready for winter is what they're doing. See a bunch of bees on the bottom there. They're not doing what they should be doing. This is the second brood chamber. There's two brood chambers. There's this one and this one. And what they do is they're laying eggs in these frames, and they're also storing honey in these frames for the winter. Now, it takes me a while to find a queen. I wanted to find a queen if I could and show them. Supposed to lift up with two fingers, two ends. Take it straight up in the air, very slowly, so you don't get them excited. You certainly don't want to harm any bees or harm the cone that they're working on. Here there are not too many bees on this one, but how do I hold it just a minute? You can see on this frame,
Move your arm.
you can see on this frame that it's just, the foundation frame has been pulled out. They've built every one of those little hexagonal holes in there. And what they're doing now is they're filling up those hexagonal holes with honey. You can see right about in this area where the honey is. You can see it's
blocking the shot.
Huh?
Your arm was blocking. Okay,
You can see that the honey's in there. They're filled up about halfway, and there's some over here in the corner. Now this frame doesn't have any eggs in it. What I'm trying to do is find a queen real fast. But I don't think she's in here because there's no eggs being laid in this particular frame. So what I'll do is turn it over the frame, and we'll take a look at the other side. See where my thumb is here?
Uh-huh.
Okay. that's where those cones have been filled in. The wax has been placed on top of it. Okay, I don't see the queen in this particular frame either, but I'll go to the one next to it and maybe we'll see some brood, some small bees. Okay, we're all set to take out another frame. I'm hoping on this frame that there'll be evidence of some brood, some eggs laid anyway, by the queen. Not too much on this side.
Don't bend your knees, honey. Lay in line.
Right. Is that smoker still going, sir?
No.
Get it going. This bee that's flying around my head right now is what they call a guard bee. And he feels that I'm attacking his hive and he isn't too happy about it, so I just kind of remain still and he'll pass on for a while. This one doesn't have any brood in it either, but you can see that there's more honey in here. The evidence is the darker shade in the frame. There's no more brood being laid in these two frames. It could very well be that the bees are realizing that fall's coming on. Look down through here. This is a completely different looking frame altogether. You can see that it's almost entirely being worked. It's being covered, and you can see the brood in here now. Okay, do you see a small white embryo down in that hole? How close can you see, Glenn?
I think I can.
Can you see that little curled up thing in there? That's a baby bee. I'm trying to find one where there's a bee coming out of it. Okay, see if we can focus right in on there. Just between the dark area and the covered area.
Okay, I see him.
You see him? That little thing that's curled up in there, looks like a worm. That's a bee. And the queen will lay 1,500 to 2,000 of those things a day. Okay, Glenn, here's the queen. See right here? Right at the edge of my index finger, the longest one with the very short wings. She's walking up the top of the hive. You see her? See she's going underneath those bees? See right in there? Got her? Okay, now what she's doing, she's walking around, she's looking for a cone. She's going to deposit out of her abdomen. It'll just go directly right down in one of those cones. She'll drop an egg. While she's depositing that egg in there, the other bees will be tending her. You can see as she's walking around how the other bees are, some of them kind of tend her. They'll give her something to eat or clean her face or something. Did you want to see the queen? Did you ever see the queen?
Yes.
Walking up there, that big long one. See her walking up there with a great big abdomen, a long abdomen. Yeah. See right in there, it's a real long one. With the short wings. See her, she's going up on top of those guys. That's the queen. That's why sometimes when she stops to lay egg, everybody puts water and they all clean it. See, she's checking out the queens.
No flowing ermine. No crown. No jewels.
I brought down some of that propolis.
I'll take it outside and we'll look at it.
Yeah. This stuff that's sticking on my fingers right here is propolis. And this is the stuff I was talking about before, upstairs. It's a resinous kind of a waxy, gummy glue, and only the bees know how to make it. And they make it from the different things that they pick up while they're foraging for nectar and pollen.
Is it like sap?
Yeah, it feels like sap. It has the consistency of sap. It's very, very sticky. Somehow they get it out and they just seal that crack with a very thin layer of this stuff, just like that. And it keeps the wind and the weather out, the snow and the rain.
Well, thanks for taking us on this bee adventure.